Let's have a very quick review about the properties of perpendicular lines as well as the best way to find the equation of straight lines. We can first refer to this scenario like we have the first straight line L1 passing through the points A and B. Let's highlight this one as well. And then L1's gradient is given to us. And then we have another straight line L2 passing through the 2 points B and C, which is here. And it is given that L2 is perpendicular to L1. In our diagram, we can first indicate the right angle between L1 and L2, as well as the coordinates of B. And then for this question, we are going to find the equation of L2 and try to present our answer in general form. Every time if we wish to find the equation of a particular straight line, we need its gradient as well as the coordinates of one of its fixed points. And from the diagram, as we know that the line L2 passes through the point B, at least we have x1, y1 equals to 30 and 0. And we also need the gradient of L2. So in order to find the gradient of L2, we need to know what would be the gradient of L1 as well. From the question, we are given that the gradient of L1 is negative 4/3. And because we are given that L1 and L2 are perpendicular to each other, the product of the slopes would be equal to -1. We can use M1 represents the gradient of L1, M2 represents the gradient of L2. Then from this formula, we are going to consider -4/3 times M2 equals to -1. So that M2 would be simply -1 divided by this improper fraction, divided by a fraction which means multiplied by its reciprocal, so that we will have M2 equals to +3/4. Now we have both the coordinates of a fixed point and also the gradient of the straight line, which means we are ready to use a very powerful tool to find the equation of the straight line. We can always start from using this y minus y1 equals to m bracket x minus x1. And every time when we are going to substitute the information to this equation, usually we will substitute to m, x1 and y1 only, which means we are going to have y minus 0 equals to +3/4 times the bracket x minus 30. And then we can simplify the left hand side as well as expanding the right hand side carefully. And as in this question, we are expected to present our answer in general form. From this step, we know that the denominators are 4 and 2. We can first try to multiply every term by 4, so that we will have 4y equals to 3x minus 90. And then finally, we can move everything to the right, such that we will have 3x minus 4y minus 90, and then this expression will be equals to 0.